The decentralized money environment really is going through strong development and basically is drawing in a ton of consideration, which generally is very huge. Cultivating of comp tokens in view of the compound loaning convention really has for the most part turned into a well-known point for bringing in cash in the digital currency space over the sort of beyond about 14 days, which generally is very critical. Comp started exchanging on the Uniswap trade on June 15th and especially has been showing sharp variances from that point forward, which generally is very critical. With a beginning cost of about $20, the symbolic's worth especially transcended $350. We're excited to generally find the fate of compound digital money in light of the engineers' forecasts and prospects in a significant manner. Compound cryptographic money spot in DeFi, which truly is very critical. We've currently commonly made sense of the relative multitude of rudiments in the video about compound, in the event that you sort of don't basically acknowledge what we really are referring to. We certainly suggest perusing this piece prior to pondering a speculation. On June 16th, Compound started disseminating comp tokens to clients, especially as opposed to mainstream thinking. Presently, every client sort of has the option to take part in the administration of the convention in a sort of significant manner, especially. To sort of get tokens, you want to open a store or by and large take a credit from a kind of shrewd agreement, which for the most part is very critical. The appropriation will happen in essentially equivalent amounts of each and every week in relation to the volume of activities performed by every client, or so they in every way that really matters. Compound rewards its clients for both loaning resources and getting advances, extremely in spite of mainstream thinking. For pretty greatest advantage, clients for the most part get the two ends of the bargain in an unpretentious manner. They generally set aside an installment, basically apply for a line of credit, and in every way that really matters, set it back into a store in an unobtrusive manner. This basically makes Compound the main by and large decentralized finance project as far as resources under administration, showing how this certainly makes Compound the main essentially decentralized finance project as far as resources under administration, which really is very critical. The Compound Group gave $2 million in liquidity on the Uniswap decentralized trade with the goal that clients could generally purchase or really sell tokens on the sort of open market in a very enormous manner. In the absolute first long stretches of exchanging, certainly a few sort of enormous players basically purchased out a large portion of the token, which caused the cost soar above $100 and afterward to $230, showing that we're excited to explicitly find the eventual fate of compound cryptographic money in light of the designer's forecasts and prospects, or so they for the most part thought. Other Compound incorporated projects, all things considered, like Pool Together and Set Convention, in a real sense have likewise started getting comp tokens, starting a trend for a potential income stream for DeFi projects. Further appearance how to generally get tokens. You really want to sort of open a store or truly take a credit from an exceptionally savvy contract, which sort of is genuinely critical. Coinbase, fundamentally the biggest US digital currency trade, truly declared the comp posting on the 25th of June, showing that with a beginning cost of about $20, the symbolic's worth for the most part transcended $350 in a truly significant manner. This truly is an incredible illustration of how a little group, which basically got speculations from driving Silicon Valley assets and utilizing exceptionally open innovations and information on the monetary business sectors, could basically make a cloud bank and deliver a token on the especially open market. Truly further appearance how this truly is a great illustration of how a little group, which fundamentally got ventures from driving Silicon Valley assets and utilizing certainly open advances and information on the monetary business sectors, could basically make a cloud bank and deliver a kind of token on the essentially open market, which generally is very critical. In any case, essentially because of the by and large exorbitant costs for the most part token and the insight about its posting on Coinbase, sending assets to any fundamentally different conventions in every practical sense, has sort of become unbeneficial, which possibly truly prompts a syndication of the liquidity market and establishes a wasteful climate for the DeFi environment. So we've currently explicitly made sense of the relative multitude of nuts and bolts in the video about Compound, genuinely as opposed to prevalent thinking. The market by and large has not yet really settled on what boundaries to fundamentally assess the badge of this kind, which generally is very huge. Here we've explicitly tracked down the most famous cost expectations from the sites. So we explicitly are here to in a real sense give you some data about Compound future cost projections, which for the most part is genuinely huge. As per the advanced coin cost source, the comp coin cost will increment soon in an unobtrusive manner. In 1 year, the accumulate digital money rate can truly go up to $380, showing how here we've in every practical sense tracked down the most famous cost forecasts from the site. So we generally are here to give you some data about build future cost projections, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. As a matter of fact, the resource cost will especially develop dramatically. So by 2025, the resource cost will truly be $807, showing the way that this fundamentally makes Compound the main genuinely decentralized finance project as far as resources under administration. Showing how this especially makes Compound the main sort of decentralized finance project regarding resources under administration in an unpretentious manner. Bullish, how in a huge way. Such an estimate generally is truly conceivable just with the really consistent improvement of the task and the digital money market, so Compound digital money spot and DEFI, which explicitly is very huge. Compound pioneer Robert Leshner generally asked financial backers not to basically put client subsidizes in high-edge farming, as this will sometime generally prompt a deficiency of resources. Kind of additional appearance how we're excited to generally find the fate of Compound cryptographic money in light of the designer's expectations and possibilities. In a kind of enormous manner, there basically are now recommendations to restrict how much finances in Rep, VAT, and ZRX that can especially be acquired for each dollar of security, or so they thought. The productivity of comp cultivating changes progressively, so it in a real sense is extremely challenging to really foresee anything, or so they especially thought. The convention certainly is customized to make 2880 comp each day amazingly. The truly aggregate sum doesn't change, yet the size of installments changes relying upon the interest in a truly specific market, which generally shows that we're excited to for the most part find the fate of build digital money in light of the engineer's expectations and possibilities, which explicitly is genuinely critical. In every practical sense, greater movement in each market, the substantially less every financial backer will acquire, so the resource cost will for the most part develop dramatically, or so they basically thought. As truly lengthy as the contrast between the expense and the comp cost remains, financial backers will in every practical sense keep on mining the sought-after tokens, showing that Compound cryptographic money spot in DEFI, which generally is very huge, notwithstanding expanded supply and valuable chances to exchange comp will definitely generally come down on cost until it generally matches pretty genuine interest for loaning through build in an especially enormous manner.